The blocks can be used to determine electron configurations. For example, if an element is in the first column of the 5th period, that element has 1 electron in the 5s subshell as the last subshell in the electron configuration. The first element in the 5th period is rubidium. Looking at the condensed electron configuration of rubidium, krypton 5s superscript 1, we see that the last subshell is the 5s subshell and it has 1 electron. If an element is in the second column of the 3rd period, that element has 2 electrons in the 3s orbital as the last subshell in the electron configuration. Magnesium is the element that is in the second column of the S block in the 3rd period. Looking at its condensed electron configuration of neon 3s superscript 2, we see that the last subshell filled is the 3s subshell. Since magnesium is in the second column, there are 2 electrons in the 3s subshell. Let's look at the P block. The P subshell can accommodate 6 electrons, and there are 6 columns in the P block. If an element is in the 3rd period and the first column of the P block, that element has 3p superscript 1 as the last subshell in its electron configuration. The element in the 3rd period and first column of the P block is aluminum. Looking at its condensed electron configuration of neon 3s superscript 2, 3p superscript 1, we see that the last subshell is 3p with 1 electron. If an element is in the 5th period and the 4th column of the P block, that element is 5p superscript 4 as its last subshell in its electron configuration. This element is tellurium, and its condensed electron configuration is krypton 5s superscript 2, 4d superscript 10, 5p superscript 4. The last subshell is 5p, and there are 4 electrons in this subshell. You probably noticed that in the electron configuration for tellurium, the D subshell has a shell level 1 lower than the S and the P subshells. In the D block, the shell being filled is 1 lower than the period. In the 4th period, the 3D subshell gets filled. In the 5th period, the 4D subshell gets filled. The F block is 2 shells lower than the period. In the 6th period, the 4F subshell gets filled, while in the 7th period, the 5F subshell gets filled.